What makes a person powerful? Is it the wealth they possess? The authority they have?
Seize him.
The size of the army they command? Or simply how influential they are in their chosen area? Well, Forbes has an idea of what makes a person powerful. They know so much about it that they release the list of 100 most powerful women in the world every year. In this video, we will look at the top 10 most powerful names on the Forbes 2023 Most Powerful Women in the World list. The list has names of women who have made significant impact in their chosen careers.
Taylor, are you in your golden era?
The 2023 Power List was determined by four main metrics: money, media, impact, and spheres of influence.
I'm very proud to be the first African. I'm proud to be the first woman.
For political leaders, they weighed gross domestic products and populations. For corporate chiefs, revenues, valuations, and employee counts were critical.
In good faith, we've had over 1,000 demands.
Media mentions and social reach were analyzed for all. The result: 100 women who are shaping the policies, products, and political fights that define our world. For now, let's explore 10 of these powerful women. Please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to be the first to know when we post a new video. 10. Melinda Gates, co-chair of Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Melinda Gates is one of the most powerful women in philanthropy, as co-chair of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. She co-founded the foundation in 2000 with her then-husband, Bill Gates. Gates has consistently been ranked as one of the world's most powerful women by Forbes magazine. In May 2021, Bill and Melinda Gates announced they were getting divorced but will still remain co-chairs of the foundation. After they announced the divorce, Bill transferred at least $5 billion worth of stock in various public companies to Melinda. As part of the foundation's mission to help all people lead healthy, productive lives, she has devoted much of her work to women's and girls' rights. In her next chapter, Melinda Gates' mission is to close the funding gap for female founders through her investment and incubation company, Pivotal Ventures. She has a net worth of $10.5 billion as at the time this video was made.
You do philanthropy because you believe deeply that you want to leave the world a better place.
9. Mary Barra, CEO, General Motors. GM CEO since 2014, Barra is the first woman to lead one of the big three automakers in the U.S. Barra has invested billions in electric vehicles and self-driving cars. GM aims to produce 1 million EVs by the end of 2025, the company said in late 2023. Barra first started working at GM in 1980 as a student in their co-op program. The first division she worked under was Pontiac Motors. She is the chair of the Business Roundtable, a collection of America's most powerful corporate CEOs. Barra also sits on the board of directors for the Walt Disney Company. 8. Abigail Johnson, Chairman and CEO, Fidelity. Abigail Johnson has served as CEO of Fidelity Investments since 2014, when she took over for her father, and has been chairman since 2016. Her grandfather, Edward Johnson II, founded the Boston-based mutual fund giant in 1946. She owns an estimated 28.5% stake of the firm, which as of September 2023 manages discretionary assets totaling $4.5 trillion. Johnson has embraced cryptocurrencies and, in 2018, Fidelity launched a platform that allows institutional investors to trade Bitcoin and Ether. She worked summers at Fidelity through college and joined full-time as an analyst in 1988 after receiving a Harvard MBA.
But at the end of the day, you know yourself best and you know what will work for you.
Abigail Johnson currently has a net worth of $27.9 billion. 7. Jane Fraser, CEO, Citi. Longtime Citigroup executive Jane Fraser was named as CEO Michael Corbat's successor in 2020. She officially assumed the role in March 2021. As Citi's first female CEO in history, she is also the first ever woman to run a major Wall Street bank. Prior to being named the company's CEO, Fraser served as president of Citigroup and CEO of Global Consumer Banking. Since joining Citi in 2004, she's led multiple groups, including corporate strategy and mergers and acquisitions during the financial crisis.
So in the last couple of years, we've set the strategy. We launched the transformation to address the issues that have held us back, both regulatory and operational.
6. Karen Lynch, CEO, CVS. Lynch ascended to the top role at the 300,000-person health services company in February 2021. She joined CVS as its executive vice president when it completed its $70 billion acquisition of Aetna in 2018. In 2023, Lynch spearheaded acquisitions of primary care provider Oak Street Health and home health care specialist Signify Health for $10 billion and $8 billion, respectively. Lynch is a member of the Business Roundtable, the World Economic Forum Global Coalition for Value in Healthcare Executive Board, and is also part of the Boston College Women's Council. She began her career with Ernst & Young as a certified public accountant.
Typically, one would think you have a very linear career path. I did not, and most people do not.
5. Taylor Swift, musician. Taylor Swift became a billionaire in October 2023, thanks to the earnings from her Eras tour and the value of her music catalog. Swift is the first musician to make the rank solely based on her songs and performances. Her fortune includes more than $500 million in estimated wealth amassed from royalties and touring, plus a music catalog worth $500 million and some $125 million in real estate.
Winning the box office, a new Bloomberg report puts the Grammy winner in the elusive billionaires club. Wow. The outlet citing her as one of the few recording artists to build a 10-figure fortune almost entirely from her music. And with the
4. Giorgia Meloni, Prime Minister, Italy. On October 22, 2022, Giorgia Meloni took office as Italy's prime minister, becoming the first woman in history to hold the role. Meloni is also the president of Italy's right-wing Brothers of Italy party. She assumed that office in March 2014. At 15, she joined the youth wing of the Italian Social Movement, a party that was founded by supporters of former Italian dictator Benito Mussolini and which has been described as neo-fascist. Yes to natural families, no to the LGBT lobby, yes to sexual identity, no to gender ideology, she said in a June 2022 speech, leading to fear that her election will erode women's and LGBTQ rights. In November of 2023, she backed a constitutional reform proposal that would allow for the direct election of the prime minister. She called it an effort to reduce Italy's political instability.
Che mette il desiderio legittimo di un omosessuale di adottare un bambino di fronte al diritto di quel bambino di avere un padre e una madre.
3. Kamala Harris, Vice President, United States. On January 20, 2021, Harris became the first woman, the first Black person, and the first South Asian American to become U.S. Vice President. She's no stranger to firsts. In 2016, Harris was the first Indian American woman to be elected to the United States Senate. And in 2010, Harris became the first African American and first woman to serve as California's Attorney General. Harris is a California native. She was born in Oakland to immigrant parents. Her mom was from India and her dad was from Jamaica. As a Howard University alumna, Harris is the first graduate of a historically Black college or university to hold the vice presidency.
I want to add, Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. I'm speaking.
2. Christine Lagarde, President, European Central Bank. Lagarde became the first woman to head the European Central Bank on November 1, 2019. As head of European monetary policy, Lagarde faces a critical test, ensuring economic growth in a high inflation environment. From 2011 until mid-2019, Lagarde ran the International Monetary Fund that works to ensure the stability of the global monetary system. She was the first woman to hold that position. In analyzing the 2008 financial crisis, Lagarde has pointed to groupthink in the male-dominated industry and called for gender reform.
That women are generally given space and appointed to jobs when the situation is tough.
1. Ursula von der Leyen, President, European Commission, European Union. Ursula von der Leyen was appointed President of the European Commission, the executive branch of the European Union, in July 2019. She is the first woman to serve in the role, which is responsible for legislation affecting more than 450 million Europeans. From 2005 until 2019, von der Leyen served in Angela Merkel's cabinet, the longest tenure of any cabinet member. For the last 6 years of her time in the cabinet, she was Germany's defense minister. She spearheaded a €750 billion COVID relief bill in 2020 and, in 2022, became one of the West's staunchest supporters of Ukraine amid Russia's unprovoked invasion.
President Putin decided that their country, Ukraine, has no right to exist. And we will never, ever let that happen and never, ever accept that. And
There you have it. The list of top 10 most powerful women in the world in 2023. Do you think there will be any major changes in 2024? Please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to be the first to know when we post a new video. Remember, there's fun in sharing, so share this video as many times as possible. Thanks for watching.